The new story of Predator Bloodshed is about a fighting tournament, and it so happens that a predator is also part of it. The story takes place in the year 2035, somewhere in the jungle and off the grid. The first batch of fighters would arrive. The only people who are going to watch it are the security team and the rich people inside a VIP room. But unknown to them, something else is watching them. The security team is taken out, and the predator finds a way inside. We are then introduced to Kai Daniels. He began martial arts training when he was 10 and started professional fighting at 18. And by the age of 22, he began to make a lot of money from it. He got to an age where he was supposed to be retired because when he was younger, he spent a lot of money. But now he's back to fighting because he needs the money. He later meets his son Cody, which he had with Maxine during a one-night stand. They began living together. He got a normal job and Maxine worked on her music. But then his son got very sick. The company he worked for did offer him health insurance, but then they got bought out by another company. He got laid off and lost all his benefits. He then received an invitation to compete in a fighting tournament called the Long Weekend. And so he took up the offer, hoping to get money to save his kid. When Kai Daniels arrives, he's greeted by an old friend called Shay. Shay would show Kai the garden. It's a place where they would stay when they're not fighting. It's got a bar, restaurant, and a gym. As they enter the facility, we are introduced to other characters like Abigail Brown, a very fast puncher, Jacob Bakken, he's ex-CIA, and there's Kim Olishan, whose real name is Sarah Molina, the all-action wrestling champion. She's also got cybernetic upgrades, which makes her more dangerous. The rules for the fight are going to allow upgrades on your body. There's no drug testing of any kind. You're not allowed any foreign objects, but if you can get it past security, then the fight will not be stopped for any reason. They later see the ring, and the fighters have never seen the VIP members because they stay behind a one-way glass as they watch the fights. Shay's next fight will take place in the next morning, so he starts partying. Meanwhile, Kai meets Abigail. The next day, the fights begin, and we start seeing who the better fighters are. Shay wins his match with an armbar as the predator watches him and seeing who the strongest warriors are. Kai begins his fight versus someone with cybernetic enhancements. At first, he's having trouble, but later starts to get some shots in. But then his enemy pulls out a blade that was concealed in his back. It's no longer a fair fight. He swings it and it cuts Kai on his arm. Before he's able to finish off Kai, a smart disc flies through the air and cuts off the arms of the cyborg. The predator leaps down, throwing the combi stick through the cyborg and finishing him off. The VIP members have no idea what just happened, but they're enjoying what they see. The predator reclaims the combi stick and marks the cyborg off his list and starts to walk away. Shay then gets in the ring and charges the pred. He lands a punch, but it will cost him. The pred lunges its wrist blades into Shay and he falls. The predator marks off another target on its list, and then another person steps up. The preview for the next issue says this: the surviving competitors have barricaded themselves together for safety, but the viewing audience is out for blood. And more than one of the combatants is concealing deadly secrets. Who can be trusted? How can they escape? And who will survive? And that is the end of part 1 for Predator Bloodshed. When part 2 is released, then I will cover it, so stay tuned for updates. Leave a like rating on the video, and I'll see you on the next one.